hang the sign up on the door. I say don't disturb this groove. Just a way to tell that I'm so.
Okay, this one is an anime, Japanese anime called Freedom. You can see inside there it says Freedom. Don't know a whole lot about it, but I got this for free at there was a short-lived consumer electronics show in New York called Digital Life. I think they had 2 shows in 2006, 2007, and I got this at the Toshiba booth because they were touting HD DVD at the time and giving these away for free. So I got a Japanese anime for free on HD DVD from there. So that's pretty cool. I haven't really watched it yet because I never had a HD DVD at the time. It is HD DVD combo format, so it might fail on me, but we'll find out. Okay, here's another disc that I got as part of the package deal. Is a Top Gun. Not a really big fan of Top Gun because I actually was I was in the Navy and I actually worked on F-14. I got this as a gift for a friend of mine who was collecting HD DVDs, and I saw this at a Ross factory outlet on the shelf as they were walking out the door. They had a bunch of HD DVDs for sale for like $2 a piece. So I grabbed those for him. They were sealed and everything, and got them for his birthday. The other 2 he didn't have, but this one he already had. So this one became mine. Like, I think it was the first, probably in that case, probably the first HD DVD I owned, even though I didn't have HD DVD player back then. But like I said, don't really care for the movie because I worked on F-14s back then, and I also went to Miramar, the base in Top Gun, for training back then, and one of my instructors worked on the jets that Tom Cruise worked on was using for his for the movie, and said he was an asshole. So I don't know. True that is, don't know. But I also know now they're making a sequel, if you can believe this. Oh jeez. We got the Interpreter. Don't know much about it. I know I don't like Sean Penn, so I don't know if I'm going to watch this or not. Okay, we got Eastern Promises. I heard this is a good movie with Viggo Mortensen and Naomi Watts. So I'm probably gonna watch this sooner or later. But the only problem is it's the combo format, so I don't know if I'll be able to get all the way through it. Here we go. This is the Hulk. It's one of those Marvel movies, big budget Marvel movies that came out in the early 2000s before Marvel started making their own movies. This is the one. This is by Universal, right? Yeah, by Marvel and Universal. Before they gave the rights back to Marvel. But I understand, Marvel just acquired the rights. Well, Disney and Marvel just acquired Fox, so X-Men and Fantastic Four go back to Marvel. This all means there's only one Marvel property that they don't really have. They don't have under their wing in their whole MCU anymore. That's Namor. But I understand Namor is still owned by Universal, so we don't know what's going to happen to him. Even though Spider-Man's back in the MCU, Sony still has. I know Sony still has the rights to the Spider Universe, but Spider-Man's back in the MCU, so don't know how that's going to pan out. But we still don't know what's happening anymore. We got Traffic, another movie I don't know much about because I didn't buy it. Okay, so we've got. Here we go. We've got the Bourne trilogy with Matt Damon here. It's we got Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, and the Bourne Ultimatum. I think it's in the right order. It's Identity, Supremacy, and Ultimatum. I had not seen these movies. I understand that they what you call it, they're fairly good because they made a couple of them. My mom enjoyed them because she likes spy movies. I should probably go into watching them because I just never got around to it. The only problem is the Ultimatum is the combo format, so it may not play all the way through. But yeah, I'll get around to this sooner or later. And here we got Tomb Raider. As you know, most video game movies are not very good movies. I think this kind of fits that bill too. So I've never seen it. I've seen bits and pieces. I'll get around to it sooner or later. Another movie I don't know much about, music with lyrics. It's an HD DVD combo format, so it may not play all the way through. We'll see. Miami Vice, movie adaptation of the TV series. I watched the TV series a lot, but don't know much about this this TV adaptation. It's HD DVD combo format, so you know there. Got Kingdom with Jamie Foxx. Another one I don't know much about. So also HD DVD combo format. Okay, here we go. We got Terminator 3. Didn't see this one. The only Terminator movies I've seen were Terminator 1, Terminator 2, and Terminator Genesis. And from what I understand, my friend who's really big, she's a really big Terminator fan. She said those are the only ones worth watching. That and the short-lived TV series, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. She said 3 and the one with Christian Bale are like, don't even bother. So I have it, so I might watch it. We got American Gangster with Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe. I heard this is a good movie. I haven't watched it, but problem is combo format. Okay, we've got the CG animated movie Beowulf, director's cut on HD DVD. This should look good because it's a CG movie, so they should make a direct digital transfer from digital to digital. So this should look good. I have seen it. I kind of enjoyed it. I didn't think it was that great, but I enjoyed it. Okay, here we go. This is the 5-disc collector edition of Blade Runner. Now, cool thing about this, this has basically every version of Blade Runner that's ever released. It has the original U.S. theatrical cut with that noir type voiceover. Has the European cut, was the first, which was the first way I owned it on Laserdisc. But I may have owned Laserdisc, but the first time I watched it was watching the final cut in theaters in the I think it was around like 2005 or so when Ridley Scott released the final cut. So that's the first way I ever saw the movie, was the final cut. The second way I watched the movie was the European cut that I have on Criterion Laserdisc. So this has that, has the final cut, has the European cut, has the original theatrical cut, U.S. theatrical cut, and also has the original director's cut, which came out in the 90s. So all the cuts you ever want of this movie. Also, the Blade Runner 2048 came out 2049 came out recently. I did buy that on Blu-ray, so I imagine I want to watch this guy over again to get that fresh in my mind. Then I'll watch the Blu-ray. Okay, so here we got Batman Begins. Nice reboot of the Batman series in the mid 2000s. Unfortunately, Batman: The Dark Knight didn't make it to HD DVD. The format failed before that could come out, but pretty cool to have this on there, on the format. Okay, so here we got some Superman movies. We got the original Superman. We've got Superman 2, the Donner cut, and we have also from the mid 2000s Superman Returns. That's the HD DVD format. I didn't think this was a bad reboot. I mean, they kind of tried to cheat on you, saying this took place after the events of Superman 2, kind of just trying to skip Superman 3 and 4, like they never happened. But hey, they're still there. But I think it's given a bad rap. I think too many people they'll listen to Kevin Smith too much, saying, "Oh, I was gonna make a better Superman because I'm Kevin Smith." Whatever, Kevin Smith. But as far as these two, I'm glad they had these guys. The Superman movie I saw way back when how old was I when this came out? 3. So, but Superman 2 I actually saw in theaters. But I've never seen the Donner cut, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what the differences are here. Okay, we got The Fountain. Don't know much about this one other than it has Hugh Jackman in it. So, but combo format. Pride and Prejudice. I know about the movie. I know about the book. Don't know much about the movie. We've got Troy. This one I should have seen this a while ago, but I never got around to it. As I do like Greek and Roman stories of old with mythology and stuff like that. So pretty cool to have it on the HD DVD. Here we've got Mission Impossible collection here. It's got Mission Impossible 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. I've actually only ever seen Mission Impossible 1 because I have it on Laserdisc. I kind of want to try to watch all of them before I watch the most recent one that's out in theaters as we speak right now. Because actually, none of them actually looked that like something I want to watch, but this for some reason I kind of want to watch this most recent one for some reason. So I'm gonna try to watch all these before I go out to see the movie in theaters. It should be out for a couple weeks, so I'll have some time. But I'm gonna watch all these before I watch that one. Here we've got the documentary series Planet Earth, the whole series on HD DVD. Glad to have that. And here we got Transformers on HD DVD. This is a series that's getting a little long in the tooth. It's just they should have stopped after like a third one, but they keep on going. As far as I know, there's also another one coming out called Bumblebee, so I guess it's never going to end. Here we got Mel Brooks' Blazing Saddles, one of the funniest movies ever made. Pretty cool to have it on HD DVD. But I keep on hearing like this is a movie that they can never make these days because it is so politically incorrect, and I believe them. Okay, so here's a bunch of movies that I bought recently that are still sealed. We've got Cat People. I've never actually seen this. This is a movie that came out like 81 or 82, and I never got around to watching it, so glad to have it on HD DVD. It's Stardust. This is a pretty fun movie. It's a fantasy movie that kind of came and went, never got too much attention. I went to a friend's birthday party, and she went to this movie for us to watch at her party, and we're all pretty surprised how good the movie was. It's kind of like got like a Princess Bride vibe to it. So if you've ever seen it, give it a shot. You probably would enjoy it. And if you watch the Netflix Daredevil series, the lead in this one is Daredevil. So want to check that out. We got Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. I saw this in theaters when it first came out. I enjoyed it very much, so I'm glad to have it on HD DVD. Here we got The Skeleton Key. Again, there aren't too many movies on horror movies on the format, so I wanted to grab this guy. Here we got Galaxina, the 25th anniversary edition of Galaxina. I just got this on Laserdisc recently as well, so I've never watched it, but the cover kind of catches your eye, doesn't it? We've got Backdraft. I saw this on eBay for like $2. I figured I might as well buy it because it's sealed, and I remember I enjoyed the movie, so imagine all the fire scenes look pretty good in high definition. And here we got P2, another horror movie. Never saw it. I didn't see it, but don't too much about it. But another horror movie I wanted to get on the format. And lastly, here we have the Harry Potter box set here, literally a box, the chest, with the movies and a bunch of stuff in it. Yeah, it's got the first 5 movies, Year 4, Year 3, Year 2, Year 1. Yeah, first 5 movies. I've never seen Harry Potter. Probably surprised a lot of people, but I never got into it for whatever reason. So I figured, having this box set here, I didn't buy it. This actually came as one of the package deals when I bought this came as a package when I bought the HD DVD player. And he gave it to me off $20. So I figured this is the good way I need to finally see the series on HD DVD. So all right, that's it for my collection. I'll show you the HD DVD player that I've got in a moment. Alrighty, so here is the HD DVD player that I got. This is the HD-XA2 by Toshiba. It is probably the highest end HD DVD player that was ever released. It has HDMI outputs 1080p. That is one thing you need to keep in mind. Like some of the lower end players only output 1080i, and the higher end ones output 1080p. But everything about this kind of like exudes quality. I mean, it is not made of plastic. This is actually aluminum, and also the remote control is all metal too. I mean, the buttons are metal. This is metal. The only thing that's plastic is here is like this plastic plate for the for the battery panel. So yeah, I was really surprised that the guy let me have this for like for as little as he did, just $20 for this and all the movies. It's just crazy, but I'm glad he decided to give it up so I could have it. Even the outputs in this are really good too. Let me show you that. Okay, here we have the rear panel. Has coaxial and there we go. Got coaxial and optical outputs for audio, but you really don't want to use those because the higher end, the high definition surround soundtracks cannot be sent through these connections. If you want the full quality of it, you need to go. Those will only be carried by the HDMI output. If your receiver can do those high definition audio formats, so you got to use those. Or what I do is, since my receiver does not have HDMI inputs, but it has 8-channel inputs, you want to use the 6-channel outputs here for the audio, because this will decode the audio on its own. And it has a really good digital analog converter. I mean, when I read reviews on this player, the DAC is really highly touted for this player, so giving out such great audio. The problem is, you would think that such a high-end player, they would also include DVD audio playback on this machine, but they don't, because that's, you know, another one of Toshiba's formats is, you know, DVD audio. Another competing format they had with, like I mentioned before, Super Audio CD, Sony Super Audio CD. Toshiba made a DVD audio. None of them really got very far, but I mean, you think Toshiba would want to, well, make this player compatible with it, but they never did, even though it gives you such great sound. They're lost, I guess. But it also has component video outputs, standard stereo output, and composite and S-video. I don't know why you would want that to use those, because it's also a very good upscaling player for regular DVD. I keep reading everywhere that says this is the best upscaling DVD player you'll find on the market anywhere. So it's good to have for playing standard DVDs. I don't know if I'll use it for that, because, you know, if the player is not being made anymore, I'm kind of imagining too many replacement parts. So I want to keep the spindle only to play back high definition DVDs, not regular DVDs. But here we go. Here's the information plate here. HD-XA2, manufactured in 2007, in January. So yeah, it was only the following year that the players and that Toshiba dropped the format altogether. But yeah, that's my collection and my HD DVD player. I also plan on getting the HD DVD drive for the Xbox 360, because I've read that one has a better does read problem HD DVDs better than the rest standalone HD DVD players. I don't know how that's possible, but that's what I've read. So if I can get that, I'll let you guys know. See if the Xbox HD DVD player plays back the problem discs without any issues. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all again later.